I get that no film is immune to criticism. And that goes for Michael. As much as I loved Michael, I have my issues with the film. But seeing some of these takes from people who are seeing, Michael this week, a few days after, like in general, just seeing Michael, some people love it, some people don't. That's fine. But some of the complaints are just mind-blowing to me. People are shocked because Janet's not in the film, and then your excuse is, we saw pictures of her, why did they cut her out? You never saw a picture of Janet in the film. You saw a AI photo that was floating around the internet, and because you can't tell the difference between what's real and what's not, which is a problem within itself, you fell for it. You never saw a legit casting for Halle Bailey when they announced the rest of the family. And even with that, Randy, Janet, Reby, they all have their own issues with the estate. They did not want to be involved. You all still fell for the story that Janet debunked, Reby's son debunked, and Janet's manager debunked, all on social media, that she hated the film. That's not the case. That's not the case at all. She praised her nephew's portrayal. So, I mean, there's that. It's also people who keep wanting to blame Jermaine for this movie being made. Jermaine had a major hand in American Dream, which was based off their mother's book. He had a major hand in that. Him and his wife at the time, they had a major hand in that. You're confusing that for this? Graham King secured the rights to tell Michael's story. Graham King did, the producer. He secured those rights. So there's I see people going around talking about the brothers just wanted a huge payday. They may be credited as producers, but they just had to approve of their castings. Again, they just had to approve of their castings. It was no nepotism casting. Jafar himself came out and said numerous times he had to work for this role. He was working for it before he even got it for over 2-3 years. It took a year for him to tell his family that this is what he was doing. They didn't even know he was involved at first. Like, some of these complaints that you guys have are dumb. Another big one that bothers me the most, comparing a 2-hour and 7-minute film about Michael to a 5-hour television miniseries, a TV show essentially. It's the same thing as The Temptations. They aired episodes on separate nights and then combined it all. It's a miniseries. It's a television show. Combining that, which spans from the time Catherine and Joe met all the way up into the end of the Victory Tour. Comparing now, that does not make sense to me. It never has made sense to me. It shouldn't make sense to you. And then you say you have an issue because Janet's not in this film. Again, Janet wasn't in American Dream. She was there for like a blink and you miss it cameo as a toddler. They called her name one time. But you all didn't have a problem with that. I don't get it. I don't get some of these complaints. Again, everybody is entitled to their own opinions, but when some of this stuff can just be looked up and explored and figured out, do we just like to complain? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I truly don't get it. Like, this movie, it was great. Was it problem free? No. But not everything has to be a competition and a comparison. We don't have to pit the two different films, this film and American Dream, the TV show, I should say, the TV series, the miniseries. We don't have to pit them against each other. But that's just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. Hit that comment section down below. Wait, before I go, another thing. Everybody who thinks it's a dig to say, oh, Jafar looks like his dad, of course he's going to look like his dad. That's very dumb. That's very dumb. That's very dumb to me. Of course he's going to look like his dad. We can stop with that too. That's very annoying. Like and follow for more.